everybody, Casey here, and welcome to Home Cooking. You know, I've been having this craving for barbecued ribs. Now, I know it's only April, and in my neck of the woods, April means rain every other day. You never know when it's gonna rain. So, grilling outside is pretty much null and void. Well, me being me, and never saying die, I want those barbecued ribs. So I was thinking to myself, when I was a kid, my mother had this fantastic recipe for barbecued ribs. Now, I'm originally from New York City, and I lived in a high-rise apartment 17 floors up. So it wasn't anything such as a grill anything, unless you went down south for the summer, and then there was 4th of July, and everything was everything all the time. In any case, my mom, being her innovative little self, said, my kids are going to have ribs whenever they want. And she came up with this great, wonderful, delicious, succulent, oh my goodness, I remember so vividly, barbecued ribs in the oven. So oven-baked barbecued ribs. Now these things were so good until I begged her to let me take this for lunch whenever she made it. They were cold, but they were on point. And because you're my family, I'm going to share this recipe with you, but I'm going to step it up a notch. You know how I do. Now, if you stick around and you want to know how I do it, stay tuned.
Grab a bit of this and a dash of that. Mix it up below. That's home cooking.
Okay, we got our black pepper, our white pepper, paprika, Lowry seasoned salt, KC's blessing coming at you soon, liquid smoke, some cooking spray to keep things from sticking, our sweet baby Ray's barbecue sauce, a Splenda brown sugar blend. You can use brown sugar of your choice, garlic powder, onion powder, some ketchup, A1 sauce, and of course, some St. Louis style ribs, cleaned and ready. But before we get started, let me give you a little tip about removing that rib membrane, which is very important. And here's a great way to do it. Now, what you want to do is find the membrane with your fingers or a knife. Right there, that's it. Use your fingers to separate the membrane from the rib. And then what you're going to do is peel that entire membrane off the rib and toss it in the G file. It's just that easy. Now let's get back over here and season that meat. We're going to get some liquid smoke on these ribs and we're going to rub it in real good. We want to massage in that flavor because this is going to give us kind of like a smoky flavor, almost like we're outside. We're going to bring that flavor up with a little bit of my Casey's blessing. Now, that's not available for you just yet, but when it is, I'm going to let you know. Until then, use the seasoning of your choice. And then I'm going to take a little bit of that Lowry seasoning salt, get it on there. Next, we're going to hit it up with a little white pepper. And then we're going to do it with its counterpart, a little black pepper. Finally, I'm going to get some paprika on there. That not only provides color, but paprika, depending on the kind you buy, does have a flavor. Kind of a smoky flavor, the one I get. Now, the next thing you're going to do is flip it over on the other side, and you want to do the same thing. And if it looks like that, then you're doing the right thing already with the seasoning. Let's get it inside this pan, and we're going to preheat our oven to 400 degrees. Now, once the oven gets hot enough, we're going to get these ribs in. We're not covering them. We're going to do it uncovered, and we're going to cook these ribs in the oven for about an hour. We're going to bring them out. They're going to look like this. And don't they look delicious? But they're not done yet. Because we got to get that barbecue sauce on there that we finna make up. We're going to cut these ribs up. And you're like, why is she cutting the ribs up? Because I like the way they look. Now, I cut them up because we're going to take these ribs and we're going to immerse them in our barbecue sauce. So let's get them all cut up. That's good. And then we're gonna stir up that brown sugar and some A1 sauce, a little bit of water. We're gonna put the garlic powder, onion powder in there too. I'm gonna use a whole bottle of the Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. And I'm gonna use a half a bottle of the ketchup. Get it all mixed in there together. Just like that. And now I'm going to put that little brown sugar mixture inside there and get it all incorporated. I am telling you, this is going to be some of the best barbecue sauce you ever put your mouth on. Now, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with those ribs. I take them, I get them in the bowl, and I give them a bath. And when they're finished, they're all covered and coated looking like this. Now, we're going to get them back into our oven, fully covered tightly with some foil. I've turned the heat down on my oven to about 350. And I'm going to cook it for an hour, and it's going to look like this. Now, let's get these puppies plated all up. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, when I tell you. Let me get this in my mouth. Gotta get a little taste. Ooh. This brings back so many memories. Woo-hoo. Where's my lunch bag? If you like this video, hit the like button. Don't forget to ring that notification bell. You don't want to miss another recipe like this one. And as always, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And until next time, you know what I wish you. A little love, peace, and a whole lot of joy. See you on the flip side. Bye-bye.
That's home cooking.